Hey everyone, today I've put together a little workout for swimmers. So if you're maybe taking this opportunity to work on some swim specific strength and you're missing that swim specific movement, this is a nice way to get back to it. And to build that strength and be ready to get back in the pool and we can all get back in the water together. A couple pieces of equipment for this workout, if you have them. We have a mobility stick, can also be just a broomstick out of the closet. A flat back chair. If you don't have a flat back chair with no arms, don't sweat it. You can do those exercises on the mat, on the back. I'll talk through that when we get there. And also I'm using a resistance band. So this one has the handles, but you could also use a TheraBand in its place. We want to take care that it is securely attached to something. So I have the loop that goes outside the door and it's on the outside of that doorknob and it comes through the door jamb. So it's pretty solid. We're going to start with that mobility stick. We're going to draw that belly in and up. We're going to drop the shoulders down on the back. Chest is nice and open, collarbones nice and wide. We're going to take the stick up and overhead, and we're going to start with that thumb and forefinger nice and relaxed. So we're going to take the bar up, or the stick up and overhead, and we're going to let it come down behind the body. So that's big range of motion for the shoulders. So I want you to be really generous and just allow those hands to slide out nice and wide. And even if you're at the end of your broomstick or your mobility stick and that doesn't feel good, it still feels a little too intense, you could start with just arm circles. So you can just forward and back without anything between the hands. So as we move here, if you have the stick, you get a little more comfortable in that range of motion. Shoulders stay down and away, space around the ears nice and open. Active through the belly. So I'm going to turn to the side. So belly lifts in and up, right? Low ribs knitted in. Nice, connected, active powerhouse. We float the arms up and overhead. Keep that connection as we challenge that range of motion. Take care of those shoulders. Everybody's range of motion is a little bit different, but we want our range of motion to come through the shoulders and the chest, not the spine. So if you're getting a lot of movement through the spine or the belly's popping out or the hips are moving back and forth, let those hands slide out a little further or go to just open arm circles with no equipment. Good, two more. Up and back. Last one. Keep the breath moving. Nice, deep, full, active breaths. Hands come down. We're going to take the stick behind the head, so it's just at the tops of the shoulders. You can extend those arms out nice and long. Again, that belly lifts in and up, so a little rotation. Feet about hip width, and that's skeletal hip width. Nice active grounding through the feet. Belly lifts in and up, low ribs knitted in. So that rotation, hips are going to stay nice and quiet. Inhale here. Exhale as we turn those shoulders. That rib cage comes with. We're only going as far as we can, keeping those hips nice and still. Inhale through center. Exhale. Inhale, shoulders down and away. Exhale. You can let the gaze travel from side to side. You can look over that shoulder if that feels good. Otherwise, just leave that chin in line with the center of the chest. Still nice and quiet through that low body. Breathing. We're going to go one more round. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back through the center. And we're going to do two more, one on each side. We're going to hold. So we're going to inhale. Exhale to twist. We're going to take a couple nice big breaths. Keep that belly drawn in and up. Use that next exhale, come back through the center. Other side, nice big breath in, nice long spine, belly still lifting, low body still forward. We twist with that exhale. Couple big breaths. Take care of that neck, so that stick should be down below that cervical spine on the backs of the shoulders, kind of that meatier part of the back. Good, we come back through to center. From here, we're gonna go side to side. So a lateral bend. Low body stays just where it was, but belly lifts in and up. So we inhale here, exhale, take it over. So we're opening up here as that arm lifts, that side body gets nice and long, but we're staying nice and active in that bend. So we're lifting through that waist, we're creating some space on the side as we open up. Good, inhale and exhale. Hips, belly, chest, everything open to the front edge of the mat. We're going to go 2 more on each side. Inhale, exhale. Good, one more round with that inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, still lifting through the belly. Now this last round, a little hold. So we're going to take it over to the side. Nice, 2 big, nice big deep breaths. Opening up, staying grounded through the soles of the feet, long in the spine. So even though we have that lateral movement, that spine is still nice and long, supported with the belly. Let's take it back through the center. Exhale, other side. Big full breaths. Good. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale through to center. One more here with the stick. Get my chair out of the way. We're going to take it behind the back. So take care, look around, make sure nothing's in the way. Hands about shoulder width apart. And again, I'm going to keep those hands kind of loose because every day is different. Depending on what you've been doing in your body's just going to move a little different every day. Shoulders down, belly in. And inhale here, exhale. Keep those knees nice and easy as we fold forward. And you can lift that stick up off the back of your body and allow those hands to travel up toward the ceiling. So again, I can't say it enough, everybody's range of motion is going to be a little bit different. So you might be here with a lot of energy or here right on the hips. That's okay. You just want to come into the breath, find a softness, still that belly lifts, right? We're taking care of that low back. Tight hamstrings, go ahead and take that nice easy knee. If you don't have that mobility stick, you could also interlace those fingers behind the back. We're going to inhale, come on up. Slide that stick just below those glutes. Still lifting through the belly, but turn the gaze up. And then an exhale as we release. So that's it with the stick for this sequence. We're going to move into the chair. If you don't have a chair and you want to take this to the mat, you're going to come lying flat on the back with those knees bent. Everything else is going to stay the same. You're going to have a little bit more feedback from the floor, so you're going to feel maybe a little more supported. That's okay. So here, I'm going to stay sideways so you can see what's happening. Again, you're going to hear it a lot in this video. Shoulders down, belly in, feet are flat on the floor, and I'm paying particular attention to that rib cage. So when we swim and we reach out nice and long, we just opened up those shoulders. So hopefully you're feeling pretty good about getting that shoulder and hip in line and keeping that nice long spine. So if we have tight shoulders or tight hips, we're talking mostly, you'll see it here in the shoulder, my shoulders are tight and I streamline or try to streamline, I'm getting some tightness here. So these exercises are going to help us open up and create that lift and that strength in the belly so we can support that movement and stay nice and together in the water. So we're going to start with a double arm reach. So again, shoulders down, belly in. We're going to go ahead and inhale, lift those fingertips to the ceiling, shoulders stay down and away. Squeeze those shoulders down and away. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. So super active through the belly, nice and soft through the soles of the feet. Inhale, exhale, lift. Shoulder blades sliding down and away. Good. We're going to do 3 more. 3. Still lifting through the belly. 2. Good. Reaching through the crown. Last one. 1. Nice. So a little rest here. Soften those shoulders. So a lot of energy and very specific energy through the back of the body. Now we're going to take and split that energy for some swimming arms. All those same pieces. Shoulders down, belly in. Nice long spine. We're going to lift that right arm to the right ear and that left arm's long to the side. We're looking for nice opposite movements here. Fingertips, a gentle reach through those fingertips. Encourage those muscles to hug the bone. Inhale as we travel through. Exhale, reach and lengthen. Inhale and exhale. Focus controlled movements. You can create a lot of energy in the back body. Inhale, exhale. Shoulder sliding, neck is nice and long. Good. 2 more. So this is last time right arm lifts, last time left arm lifts, and then a little rest. Good. I'm going to turn the chair. So we're going to move into some arm circles. So still nice and long through the spine, belly lifts in and up. We're going to start by sweeping those arms up, turning the palms forward, and pressing the hands down. So sweep up and press. Inhale and exhale. This is a really active posture for the belly. So I'm not leaning on the back of the chair. I'm nice and long through the spine. My belly lifts. I'm drawing those shoulders down and away from my ears actively. So I'm just really sending those shoulder blades down toward the seat of the chair. And as I press those hands back, I bring that energy through those fingertips. Last one. Good. We're going to take it in reverse. So we're going to lift those fingertips to the ceiling, turn the palms out, press them into the sides, turn the palms back. So we lift and open, finish. Lift. Good. Palms forward. Press the palms down as we turn the backs of the hands toward the front of the chair. Again, lift through the belly, shoulders down and away from the ears. 2 more. Last one. Inhale up, exhale, circle. And a little bit of rest. So we're going to move through one more here in the chair, and this open and close the door. These can be done with a TheraBand. These can be done with maybe light weights. I think these are very effective with nothing at all. So still that nice long spine, that nice active belly, the shoulder blades sliding down and away from the ears. We're going to take those hands, bend those elbows about 90 degrees. You can keep the hands open or make a gentle fist. But we're going to go ahead and open that arm. So like open the door, close the door. Open, so externally rotating, and then bring it back to neutral. Good. So I'm still really actively drawing that shoulder blade down the back. Belly lifts. So I'm moving in this arm completely independent of everything else. So all of these muscles are working to support that arm. I'm just externally rotating and bringing it back. Everything else is nice and still. 2. Good. Last one. Open and close. Nice. Relax those shoulders and switch sides. I'm going to turn. No, I'm not. I was going to turn to the side, but I think this is a better angle to see kind of that movement and how quiet that torso should be. So you can rest that hand on the lap, on the hip, on the belly. It's nice feedback. See if you're staying engaged. And we open and close. Open, close. Good. You can inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Couple more. Lengthen through the spine, shoulders down and away, neck is nice and long. Last two. Open and close. Open and close. Nice, a little rest. Lift those shoulders, roll them out. Feel that back body should be nice and warm. We're going to go ahead and come out of the chair, and we're going to move through something called chest expansion. I'm going to use a nice light set of dumbbells. These can be done without dumbbells. These could be done with maybe 2 small bottles of water or soup cans. Anything would do, but weight is definitely not needed. So I have these little dumbbells here, and for chest expansion, I'm going to stay sideways. I'm probably going to turn through both so you can see both sides, but already shoulders down, belly in, nice active low body. Take care not to lock those knees back. So an easy knee. Collarbones nice and wide. We're going to use an inhale as we press the hands back behind the hips. But as we do that, we take care that we don't let that rib cage pop out. So it might really reduce your range of motion, and that's okay. So you're pressing back. You're going to draw those elbows up. Bend through those elbows. Keep those shoulders down. So some energy here, and then we're going to slide those arms along to the side of the body. So we push back, lift those elbows up in line with those shoulders, and slide those arms down. Press back, lift, elbows track in toward that center line, so take care they're not out here. Just squeezing back and down. 2 more. Press back, lift, and lengthen. Press back. Elbows lift, shoulders stay down. You can feel that energy in the back of the body. And slide those hands down. To reverse this movement, take a second. Relax that belly, relax those shoulders. I'm going to go over that one from the front. So you would press back, lift those elbows up, and then slide those dumbbells down the side. So as we press back, the dumbbells track back, but when we bend the elbows, those dumbbells come almost right to the hip and you slide them right back down. So that's your first one. This next one, we're doing that in reverse. So we're going to slide the elbows up and back, lengthen the arm, and release. So again, belly's in, shoulders down, little energy through those glutes. So elbows lift, arms lengthen, and release. Lift, lengthen, release. Lift, lengthen, release. Lift, lengthen, release. Lower stay in. Last 2. And lift, lengthen, and release. Nicely done. So these exercises are all about quality over quantity. So it might feel like you want to do a nice long set, but what you really want to do is a shorter set with just some nice quality movement, control, really focused. You'll feel it. I'm going to move to the band, and like I said, if you don't have a band, absolutely fine. You can use a TheraBand the same way we were using this band with handles, or you can just do these band pulls without anything at all. Again, something done with intention and focus is going to build some energy in the body. So we're going to take the band, we're going to walk back so the band is tight so that it's pressing, the handles are pressing into the palms of your hands. I'm going to go ahead and move my chair a little further out of the way. Again, easy knees, belly lifts, nice long spine. So reach through the crown, inhale here, exhale, press the heels of the hands back toward those hips. Inhale, slow focus control, exhale, press. Again, nice focus movement. Reaching long and press back. Good, just like in that water when we're pressing through to the hip, just before we're drawing that hand out of the water. Good. Press. Last 4, 4, 3, 2. Good, last one, keep that belly in, press back. Nice, slow controlled lift, nice flat back. Release that band. We are gonna come down to the mat, and we're gonna move through a little bit of alternating arm and leg lifts, a little more of that traditional Pilates swimming, and some other variations on the plank. What I want you to do though is always listen to your body. I can't say this enough. This is all about the quality of our movement. We want this to come into the pool that we feel like we have this control and we've built this strength, and it comes nice and natural once we get in the water. So we're gonna come down onto the belly to start. We're gonna do more traditional swimming, and I'm gonna challenge my swimmers out there. So I never hesitate to say I'm somebody who's very tight in my hips. So I'm gonna work through a variation on swimming that's a little bit more about range of motion. It's still very active, and it's still really good quality movement, but it's gonna challenge me to open up through those joints a little bit more. Or it's gonna make me work within a range of motion that has me staying nice and connected through my core and not letting that energy come out anywhere it's not supposed to. So coming down onto the belly, slow focus control, I'm gonna slide those arms out long in front. Toes are turned out, feet about hip width apart. I'm gonna rest my forehead on the mat. So it might get a little hard to hear me, so I might lift my head, but you're gonna keep your forehead resting on the mat. Already, shoulders down, belly in, a little energy through those glutes. We're gonna use an inhale to lift that right arm and left leg. And we're only gonna lift as high as we can, staying connected through the belly. So shoulders down, belly in, gentle energy in the glutes. That stays. Everything else works around that. So we're gonna inhale, lift, exhale, release. Switching, so left arm, right leg, and release. Lift, and release. The legs are long, so I'm pointing through my toes, shoulder blades down and away, space around the ears is open, lift, release, lift, release. My hips stay grounded, my chest is quiet, my rib cage is quiet, belly's in, spine is long. Good, we're gonna do one more round. So last time, right arm, left leg. And then left arm, right leg. Nice, a little rest. Let's go ahead and slide those hands in right under the shoulders. Little lift of the belly here. Press back through hands and knees. You can take it all the way back to child's pose. Leave those arms forward for an extended child's pose. Take a big couple breaths right between those shoulder blades. We did a lot of nice, high quality work in the back. Find that space, that release. With an inhale, we're gonna come back through to hands and knees. So we have those hands down underneath, those wrists down underneath the shoulders, fingers open and spread evenly. Shoulders down and away from the ears, belly's in. We're going to extend that right arm forward, left leg back. And we're going to press that heel to the wall behind us. Take a peek at those toes. Those toes are pointed down. So if you're somebody who might externally rotate, I want you to really work on pointing those toes down and then reach those fingertips forward. Then we're going to release and lift. Press. Good. 3, 4, hips nice and quiet, 5, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. So you can always come back on those heels, wiggle those fingers, circle the wrist to release those forearms. If you have a lot of discomfort in the wrist, you might try a closed fist, or if you have a larger set of dumbbells, you can take hold of those dumbbells and keep that wrist neutral. Other side here, left arm is gonna reach, right leg reaches. So that first one, nice slow. Find that connection, belly in, shoulders down, reaching forward. We release and press. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Same idea here. That arm comes right along the ear, that heel right in line with the hip. So there's that flexibility and mobility. Good. I think we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice little rest. Again, take what you need. We're going to be moving through a tabletop to plank transition. So thinking about all of those pieces, it's a great opportunity to add some movement to challenge those connections. Shoulders down, belly in, nice active glutes. So we're going to be moving from hands and knees to plank. Here you could probably come down to forearms if that was more comfortable. But when you bring those knees down, take care that you're releasing through the belly. So it's a little harder to find that rest there. You might end up putting your hips all the way down on the mat, which is okay, so long as that feels good in the low back. So we're going to start at hands and knees. And I'm going to work through some alternating lifts. So shoulders down, belly's in. I'm going to reach my right foot back. So I have shoulder, hip, and heel, nice connected line. And then I'm going to lift, so belly lifts, and I'm going to lift my left knee. Good. I'm going to place my right knee down, follow with my left. Press the left heel back, lift the right knee. Place the left knee down, release the right. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. So nice quiet spine, from hands and knees to long in the leg. So we're trying our best to alternate our leads. It's not always going to work. I want you just moving from hands and knees to a plank. Last time through. Nice and quiet. Good. Rest. From here, our progression has us lifting the arms up off the mat. So this is really big belly, a little bit of balance and mobility. Listen to your body. If this isn't going to work for you, there are 2 options. So long legs, that's that full expression. It doesn't have to be that way. You can always place those knees down on the mat. So I'm going to go over the variation first, then we'll move in to the full expression. So hands about shoulder width apart, shoulders down and away from the ears. I'm going to extend those legs long, or I'm going to long for 1 breath, and then I'm going to drop the knees down behind those hips, kind of just where we were. So now you can move 1, 2, it's a short set, 3, 4. Now you can do another set of 4 right there, or if you'd like to move to that full extension of the legs. So we're in that nice active plank, belly lifts, energy through those glutes. We lift 1, 2, everything's done with control. The weight's gonna move from side to side, it has to. 3, good, 4. Find some rest. Take those hips back toward the heels. Find a softness. Nice big deep breath between those shoulder blades. And then we'll walk those hands in toward the knees, come through to sitting. So that's the whole list of exercises that I have. You could go through that twice if you'd like, but really I think the first time through, just once. Keep those short sets short. You know, check in with the body 24 to 36 hours later. Work through with that mobility stuff anytime, all the time. Open up those shoulders, and hopefully I'll come back to you soon with a little low body mobility piece for those hips. I hope everybody's well, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Until then, practice, build that strength, and that mobility, and I'll see you soon.